What's going on, YouTube? This is DeAndre here. Today I'll be showing you an unboxing video of the Ohlins Stage 3 coilovers. So I just ordered these off of Works. Works sells a variation of the Ohlins Stage 3 Road and Track coilovers. The stock ones, or the normal Ohlins I should say, are 10K spring rate for up front and 7K in the rear. With the ones through Works, you get 9K all around. So I wanted 9K spring rates all around on my car because I wanted to induce a little bit more oversteer on it. So this is my Evo 10 here. I'll give you guys a quick tour of it later on in a full in-depth video. But this is just a quick little shot of that. So, but yeah, I'll give you guys a quick unboxing video, show you what comes in the box for the Ohlins coilovers. No one's done the Works edition of it yet, so I'll give you guys a quick little walkthrough of that. This will probably make the car oversteer a little bit easier. It will reduce some of that engineered understeer that coilovers do tend to bring. So, all right, here we go. First box here, which houses the rear, actually the top hats for your coilovers. So you do get a set of instructions here, some stickers from Works, keychain. Over here you have your actual springs. These I believe are for the rear. Not too sure. So these are Ohlins spec. You see the last two numbers there will indicate your spring rate in, I believe, newtons. So with it being 90, it's 9K thereabout in whatever unit we use. I think pounds per inch or something. Yeah, so here goes all your springs here. You can see these are your top hats, so they are camber adjustable. They do say Works on them. I believe it's a sticker or an etching. Let's take one out. Yeah, so it looks like it's actually a sticker that they place on there. Pretty nice material. I believe it's machined aluminum. Nice gold color. Here's a couple of scuff marks, but not going to see on their coilover, so it is what it is. Overall nice quality. Alright, first box is out of the way. The springs and pillow ball mounts. Next box will be your dampeners. The top will have the rear dampeners with your dust boots. I've already taken one of the rear struts out. And this thing is beautiful and super light. You can see your preload adjustment is here. We'll take it out of the back to help you guys see it. Height adjustment on the rear are the lower collars right there. You can see the Works branding as well as the Ohlins branding, as well as your dual flow valve section here for the bottom of the dampener. So, of course, the selling point of these coilovers is the dual flow valve technology. I'm sure there's plenty of videos of that explaining its use on YouTube. You do get your owner's manual explaining how to construct it and all your torque specs and whatnot. Due to the Evo 10 having a lot of things in the back of it, you do need the extension for your adjustments for your dampeners on the rear end. So they do provide these extended adjusters for your rear dampeners. Place that there. So get your adjustable wrenches. Quick little random beauty shot. It does need a wash. Last but not least, we move on to the front shock absorbers. These, I believe, are the pretty ones here. Yep. So these are the massive ones. These are a little bit heavier than the rears, of course. Yeah, so your spring would go here. These are your preload adjustments for your spring, lock-in collars. On the front struts, these are going to be, so these two Allen sections here, you loosen those up and you spin the body of this to raise and lower your ride height for your front shock absorbers. So of course this works in Ohlins on the front. Really nice quality. I almost want to take it out of the plastic. Let me do that for you actually. Yeah, out of the plastic, man, it is just really nice quality. Really top notch. So they do require assembly. It's pretty straightforward in the instructions. You do have to, on the, I believe, dust boot for the rear, cut off 20 millimeters. I'll be sure to include that either in my description or somewhere in the video. But yeah, 20 millimeters off the box, off the dust boot, and then you, you know, go on to assemble it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the other side of the front is in there. And I'll be sure to include either in the end of this video or maybe make another video about it, how they are on the car. I do have to go somewhere after this, so I don't know if I'd be able to install them today. But yeah, just be sure to stay tuned. Oh, I almost forgot to. This is your adjustment for the front dampener setting. So it is going to sit like this on the car. So you're going to have to reach underneath and adjust your dampeners. Alright, so here goes everything all nicely laid out for you guys. One thing that's evident for sure is whenever you guys do unbox these coilovers, the level of craftsmanship and detail is pretty apparent straight away. Even from just touching the dampener or even just the spring itself, like you can just tell these guys care about manufacturing. Alright, so I already assembled one rear strut. You can see here, this is pretty much the orientation of everything. Let's get to focus there. You see the extender hanging off the top. So first thing you want to do is you want to remove this silver adjuster here that the little extender piece is connected to. You remove that by loosening that bottom silver nut there. Then you are able to slide the dust boot, which has to sit flush onto the locking collar for the preload. Get the duster lined up all the way down there, as well as aligned on the very top, and then you will place this spring over everything. Then there is a bearing spacer there, which looks just like this. So the thicker of the spacers you'll get for the whole set, you'll place that just below the pillow ball mount for the rear end. Once you place the top mount on the top of the bearing spacer, you then place this T-shaped spacer, which is this T spacer there you'll place on top of the pillow ball mount. Is going to be lined up directly on top. It will slot right into the top hat there. Then you have your self-locking, I believe it's a 10 millimeter nut. You want to place a 4 millimeter Allen wrench or 3 millimeter Allen wrench in the middle of the thread here to lock the whole strut assembly, so you can tighten this locking collar all the way down to the base of the T bearing. And then you just place the adjuster up top and then the extender piece for the rear end on the end of it, which are all right here, and then you're done. All right, so here goes the whole setup after the unboxing and full put together is all done. I would have recorded the process of putting the front ones together, but I wanted to knock it all out since I do have somewhere to go after this. But let me quickly explain. So on the fronts, right, you same thing, put the dust boot on. On the front, you do have to cut 20 millimeters off at the bottom. So once you do that, you can install the dust boot and then the spring on top of it. Then you place this little, I forget what they call it. Let me focus really quick. Yeah, you do have to put this little plate up here. And then once you do that, you place the bearing spacer in the middle of it, then the top hat, then one of the T spacers you're supplied with, and then the locking nut on top. The locking nut on top is going to require anywhere between 35 or 40 Newton meters. So yeah, once you do that, you then get to put these in. I do expect it to change a lot. These are some quality coilovers, and right now I'm currently on H&R springs, so this will for sure, with the H&R springs and stock struts, make a big difference going from that to these. So all right, hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you later. Take care.